In this video, we're going to follow your money in a 1031 exchange, because in a 1031 exchange, as you sell one property and buy another property, you can't touch the money. And remember, a 1031 exchange is when you do sell a property that you've held for investment or rented out, and you acquire another property that you're going to hold for investment or rent out. And there's very specific rules on this for timetables, but especially you can't touch the money. And the way the money is passed from one property to another is through a QI, or a qualified intermediary, sometimes called an accommodator. Okay, let's start with the money. How does it get transferred? Well, you have a property that you want to sell, and you've owned it for a while and it's been rented out and you don't want it anymore for a variety of reasons. And you'd like to acquire another property. Maybe you haven't even found it yet, but you're going to find it pretty soon. As we talk about where your money is going to go in a 1031 exchange, the first thing to always remember when you are working with a 1031 exchange or with selling a property you've held for investment, or as we talked about, rental, is discuss it with your accountant first. And the reason you do that, of course, is because your accountant knows what your taxes look like. So here's the procedure, and here's where your money goes. Your agent sells your rental. The funds from your rental go to your escrow or closing agent. You do not touch them. You don't take the money. The escrow closing agent then sends the money to your qualified intermediary or accommodator. Same person, different name, different ways of talking about them. Now, still you haven't touched any money. You aren't taking any interest. You're not taking any funds out because you want to defer all of your taxes on this property. Then you find another property or properties to buy. You go under contract for those properties within the timetable you must do in your 1031 exchange. You designate it within 45 days and you buy it and close it within the 180 days after you've closed the first property. However, you will not be the person who puts the money in. Your qualified intermediary will officially buy the property and send the funds over to your escrow that's buying the other properties. And then you will own properties, but you won't have touched the funds. In case we haven't met, I'm Maxine Golden. I'm your 1031 exchange lady. I started this channel for small investors like you so that you can save money on your taxes like the big investors do under the IRS 1031 exchange law. Hit the subscribe button and listen for other tips.